I'm Luke.
And I'm Simone.
And these are our adventures in Haiti. Join us on our adventures in Haiti, where we'll update you on our whereabouts and activities and show you the beauty of this tiny nation in the Caribbean. We'll teach you about culture, survival tips, Haiti hacks, and more. Look forward to seeing you here. Hey, Luke Sievers here. I'm just here by myself. I'm actually at the Charleston airport. I'm going on a trip to Haiti. For those of you who are not caught up, Simone and I recently moved back to the States. We're living in Charleston, South Carolina, and we thoroughly enjoy it. But we feel like the Lord has kind of called us here, and it's very strategic in a lot of ways. For instance, the plane tickets from here to Haiti are very cheap. This one for my trip today is about $350 round trip, but actually you can get a lot cheaper than that, kind of even on the off season, because the summers tend to be a lot more bombarded by missions teams and that sort of thing. Simone is not here with me. She won't be joining me on my trip, but I will be connecting with my good friend Robinson, who you may remember from a previous video. And so I'm basically just going down there to continue those relationships that we've built and support the partners that we've made there in any way that we can. And also we'll be exploring an opportunity for us to maybe get involved in some more community development. So I look forward to that, and we'll see if anything comes of it. Well, as you can see, this is not Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I'm actually still in Charleston. I guess my flight from Miami to Port-au-Prince got canceled. Never had that happen before. I'm not really sure why. But they kind of reworked my flights, and it won't be until 2 days from now that I'll get to go to Haiti. So we'll try again then. Until then, I'm just here waiting for Simone to come pick me up, and we'll try again in 2 days from now. So this is take 2, going back to the airport, and hopefully they'll let me go to Haiti this time. The nice thing is that my flight before was the travel time was going to be very long. I was going to have to sleep overnight in Miami. With this one, it should take me no more than 6 hours to get there, so I'll be there this afternoon. So I'm here with my friend Obama.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
He picked me up from the airport. Yeah. Actually, we had to walk a little bit because I guess you can't technically pick someone up from the airport on a Moto, but that was my only option today. So thank you so much, Obama. Well, I'm just now getting settled in. I was able to get dropped off at our friend's house. It's a great American couple, American family that we got to be close with when we lived here, and so they've been so gracious to host me. They fed me dinner, and then I actually took another Moto and went over to the grocery store just to pick up a few things, just so that I, will survive this week. This is my first time back to Haiti since we lived here. It's been about 7 months, and it's definitely interesting. There's a lot of things that when you live here, it just becomes normal and you get really used to it. And being back doing some of those same things, it does feel normal again. But when I'm back in the States and thinking about me doing those things, it just feels so foreign. Like the two lives are completely separate. It's very strange. I definitely did not miss the heat. I mean, I do love hot climates, but it's no joke here. The humidity is really high. You're sweating all the time. That's one thing I forgot about, is that you're just always drenched in sweat. It's just, you get used to it. You get used to always having sweat on your arm. So that's been kind of interesting, just some initial thoughts I've had. Tomorrow, I was supposed to go with Robinson to visit some villages near Jacmel, and the purpose is I do want to continue working here. Simone and I want to continue working here. So we're just looking into an opportunity that Robinson brought up to us. But anyway, unfortunately, we can't go tomorrow. Robinson is actually recovering from a surgery, and I think it'll be way too much for him to go tomorrow. And we're going to tentatively say the next day we'll make that trip, but we'll see. I know that whatever I'm supposed to do here, it'll happen and it'll be good. Well, I slept pretty good last night. Got up and made myself some breakfast on the gas stove. Heated up the hot water in the kettle for my coffee. Now I'm actually going to go and visit two very special people. So I'm just kind of sitting on the side of the road waiting for Obama, my Moto driver, to come pick me up. And by the way, if you're in the Tabar or Clarecine area and you ever need a really trustworthy Moto driver, let me know and I can give you his number, a way to contact him. So let me tell you about Jeanette and Joseph. Back when we lived here, we actually spent about 6 months living in a guest house in Santo. And Jeanette and Joseph were two of the workers there. Jeanette was the housekeeper and Joseph worked the grounds. And we just became very close with them while we were there. And I've heard one person put it this way: in Haiti, it's difficult to find people you can really trust. As Americans, we can be a little overly trusting, and a lot of Americans get very taken advantage of here. And even the people that you do come to trust, sometimes it's even to a certain extent. Like, there's plenty of people that you can probably find that you trust 50% to 80%. But when you can really find people who you can trust 100%, you have to hold on to those relationships, and that's who Jeanette and Joseph are. They're people that we trust 100%, and we love them, and they're just the sweetest people. So it was an amazing time to get to catch up with them. We just sat together for about 2 hours and conversed in Creole, and they were joking with me that they thought that I was going to forget all my Creole when I went back, but I didn't. I was able to talk with them for a while. I know that God has some purpose for knowing them, and there's probably some way that we can work together in the future, but I'm still waiting for that to be revealed. But until then, we're just continuing those relationships. Hey everybody, so it's my third day in Haiti, and I'm here with Robinson. We're right now going over the mountains on the way to Jacmel. We're not going to go all the way to the city of Jacmel, but we're going to stop in the villages, one called Fond Habote and some other surrounding villages. And so the purpose again is just for us to, hear the needs of these people and see if there's a way that we can get involved. And we're excited to see what God may have for us. You'll see today I'm actually driving because Robinson is not feeling too well. He actually is just recovering from the appendix surgery. But really grateful to still have him here. He's really a trooper. Robinson, do you want to say anything?
Hello everybody. God blessed me with my life, with my family, and I was sick. 1 week ago, I had a surgery for appendicitis, but right now I feel a little bit better, and I love to have that trip with my brother, and we hope we can help those people in those villages, because this is God's will and this is our call to go over there and help them and support them. Bye, and may God bless all of you. We are in Fond Habote right now. We put the roof. Comment nous y?
So this is the village of Fond Habote. When we arrived, the 3 village leaders greeted us and they showed us around a little bit and sat us down and fed us some peanut butter and bread and sweet coffee and also some coconut. They fed me a lot of coconut since I've been here. But we sat down and Robinson kind of outlined for me and for them kind of the plan he had in mind for kind of how we can start trying to help these villages, and so it was really great to kind of hear his vision for it, and the village leaders, they agreed and everything. And after that, Benes, one of those village leaders, he took me kind of on a tour, more like a hike all around the village. It's a very large area, so the buildings are pretty spread out. So I got to meet a lot of the people in the community, and it was a really great time. Then after that, got to just kind of rest a little bit, and they kind of fed us some dinner. It was a really big dinner. I was not expecting that. You know, the typical Haitian rice and beans with some fish, which was very good, and also a dish that I've never had before called chaka with pumpkin and corn in it. So I've had soup jumu before, which is kind of similar, but I've never had chaka before. So I've really just been enjoying my time here. The people here are just amazing, very hospitable, and very friendly. They're very desperate for help, but what little they have, they've shared with us, and this particular village has really been sharing a lot with the surrounding villages who are even worse off than them. So it's really cool just to see that, and looking forward to learning more. So today was church. I got to sit through the service this morning, and then afterwards we had a meeting with the community leaders. Actually, this is the only church within several miles, and so pretty much all the people from different villages surrounding will come here, and a lot of them are walking pretty far, like an hour and a half to get here. And so afterwards we were able to have this meeting with those community leaders because they were already there for church, and we just asked them, you know, what their needs are in each of their villages. And you know, we framed it as in we are going to listen, and then we're going to pray about how we can help. In Haiti, you never want to promise anything. You never want to say anything declarative like you're definitely going to do something, or even maybe going to do something, because people they're very desperate, and so when you say you might do something, they're gonna get their hopes up, and it can really burn some bridges if you go about that the wrong way. So that was a great meeting. We took a lot of notes, have a lot to think about, and Robinson and I will discuss more and see kind of what will be our first project, and possibly we'll be able to bring a team over here as well. And so if you're interested in coming, we'd love to have you. We'll need people from all different walks of life, different skills, who can essentially help empower the people here. We're not here just to give away things. We're here to empower them so they can produce an income for themselves and support themselves. Another thing that I wanted to say is I'm just so grateful to have Robinson here. You know, I definitely feel called to be here in Haiti. However, you know, it's really important to have a Haitian, I believe, that's called to serve his own country, and that's who Robinson is. He's really done a great job of really, I mean, he's the one who brought me here. He has already done a little bit of work in this village and some of these villages, but he's the one who brought the needs to me and said, hey, I think we need to work here. I think that they're not getting the help that they need. And so it's really been him the whole way. I've just kind of been along for the ride, and it's been great. I'm excited because it's something that he's invested in, and I think it's going to be a really great partnership moving forward. So Robinson and I left last night from the village and traveling back towards Port-au-Prince, but we actually stopped overnight in Leogane because we have some good friends who they are there working at a guest house there. This is Eugene and Alan, and they're our good friends that we actually met through our one-time hosting Airbnb in Haiti almost 2 years ago, and they're very special people. They have a big vision for Haiti. On top of working at the guest house, they are pursuing different business ventures and trying to just improve the economy here in Haiti. And we're excited for them, and I'm glad to be with them. We're just hanging out at Taino Beach right now, just down the road from Leogane in Guanguave. So yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Our pleasure. Really happy to have you here with us. We miss Simone.
Well, sadly, my trip is coming to a close. In a few hours, I'll be flying out and going back to Charleston. But this has been a great trip. I feel like I've accomplished exactly what I was supposed to do here. And I feel like I have a lot more direction moving forward for what Simone and my ministry is going to look like here, as we'll be kind of doing it on more of a part-time basis. But we are definitely going to be working in these villages to help them have a better life, so that they don't have to come into the city to seek a better life, because unfortunately there's really not a better life in the city here in Port-au-Prince. But if you are interested in giving towards some of these projects, which we'll be providing more information moving forward in the coming weeks, but if you want to start giving towards that, you can actually visit lukeandsimone.com/give, and you can make a tax-deductible donation through our organization, Home for the Nations. One thing that my wife is very good about reminding me is that relationships are really important, and I tend to be more of a task-oriented person, and so I tend to judge my trips and whatever else based on what we accomplish. But on this trip, I was really able to be reminded of the strong relationships that we have built here, and we want to continue to foster those relationships and those partnerships. But as always, I'm going to end with the Creole word of today, which is zami, which means friend. Zami. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our handle is Luke and Simone. Thank you so much, and I look forward to the next adventure in Haiti.